Okay, so for now, I'm alone and I have some time to figure out if this setting is going to be all right. No, I'm not alone anymore. Hey, hi everybody. Thank you for tuning in today for this public Q&A on YouTube. For those who follow me on page, follow me, who are subscribed to our Patreon, know that I always have troubles with technology. So if it's going to lag, I'm just going to switch to a worse camera. For now, I'm trying to be HD for you here, but I don't know if this is going to keep going. Anyway, as long as you guys see me moving and talking, we're good. All right. Hi everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's wait a bit for more people to join, and I'll start reading your questions and answer them. We're here today just, to have a chat about our new single, Villain, if you guys have any question about it, and overall, any question about Halflives or whatever you want to ask me. TV, films, video games. We can talk about literally anything. I've never done this publicly on YouTube, and I'm so glad I'm finally doing it. So thanks for being here. Villain has an amazing sound. Thank you. I've been so happily surprised in seeing the reactions that you guys had for this new song, and the fact that you welcomed this new sound with so much enthusiasm. I was so not expecting it, and I'm really literally stoked to keep going and I don't know. I already have quite a cool concept coming for the future that follows the wave of Villain, and I'm quite sure you guys won't be disappointed. Yeah, Daniel says that the Patreon are definitely used to it. Whatever happens, you guys, you're going to tell them. Hi from Mexico. Hi. What about Twitch channel? I talked about it on my Twitter, and I'm really considering it. I am supposed to buy a new MacBook today, and with it, I can actually consider start streaming. For now, I'm using an iMac, and my console is in another room. And with this new MacBook Pro, I will be able to do a decent setup in the other room and consider start Twitch streaming video games and stuff. So I probably am going to do that. Love the new song. Thank you. Hey everybody. How old am I? Try to guess. I'm not gonna say it. Come on, I want to see some numbers in the chat. What games do I like to play? I love RPGs, especially fantasy RPGs such as Skyrim or The Witcher. The Witcher is my all-time favorite video game for PS4, and I'm looking forward to playing the new Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I think it has quite a Skyrim vibe from what I saw. I still have to actually play it, so I'm quite excited to try that one. 27, 28, 23, and 22. I like that I will forever look like I'm 22. Like that, I love it. So I'm older than that. But yeah, I don't know if I can actually say it. I'm 27, guys. And to whomever, if I meet anybody that doesn't know me, I tell them I'm 18. Sometimes they still believe it. Yeah, she has no age. She's a vampire. Tell them, Kathy. Tell them. You should play God of War. I played it. Loved it. Great game. And probably, yeah, I'll stuck. I'll stay stuck at 27 forever. Like I turned a vampire this year, guys. Great news for whoever didn't know that already. Mother of Nagini is here. Hey Monica, thank you for joining us. What's my favorite movie? I have 3 favorite movies. Okay, that's going to be cheesy. Titanic is one of my favorite movies because, I mean, guys, it's a masterpiece. I watched it for the first time when I was like 13 or 12, I don't remember. And my mom told me to watch it, saying like, this is a great movie. My daughter, go watch this movie. And I started it, and it was almost dinner time, so she started cooking. And I arrived to the scene where the boat is starting to sink and the water is coming in and Rose is going to save Jack. And like my stomach was like so tangled and I was so nervous that I told my mom that I would skip dinner to finish that movie. And yeah, it had a huge impact on me for some reason. And yeah, I must say I still consider it a masterpiece. Then I loved V for Vendetta, great movie, and Inception. Inception is the masterpiece. Greetings from Russia. Hi. I always confuse like Privyet and Spasiba. I don't remember which one is hi, but I think that Privyet is hi. Tell me if I'm wrong. Inception is great indeed. Yes, I'm 17 for 10 years, exactly. So you guys, what are your thoughts on Villain, other than it's great? I've been reading so far that it's great, and I'm like so happy that you guys think that, but going too deep, I want to know more. Why not swap over to PC for gaming? I don't know, I've always been used to playing on console and I think I'm good like that. Will you maybe make another song like Echo or Mayday in the future? What do you mean? Like more rock? I think that what's coming is quite rock. So if you guys are looking for rock, rock is coming. My Russian accent is great, thanks. That's actually the only 2 things I can tell. So thank you. Am I vegan? Tough question. I wish. I mean, I am super careful on what I buy, and I try to be like super respectful towards animals and all, but I can't really stop eating meat. I tried for a period like going vegetarian, and I suffer of iron deficiency, and my doctor told me like, girl, you really can't do it. I am already celiac, so I've been feeling quite sick when I tried stopping and I don't know, take some pills for iron and stuff like that, but she told me you have to eat meat, red meat from time to time. So yeah, Linda versus food, it's another struggle. But I gotta eat red meat from time to time, and yeah, I try to like buy bio stuff all the time because it pains me. This topic really pains me. Xbox or PlayStation? PlayStation. Villain could be a James Bond song. Yeah. I mean, I've been reading this like a lot lately. Like many of you said Villain could fit a James Bond movie or just like a TV or games. And this is like one of my wildest dreams. Like years that I dreamed that one of my songs would land, would be placed on like shows or video games. Like that's really one of my biggest hobbies. I don't know if I should call it that. I love TV, film, and video games. So if my music could merge with my passion, would be like a real dream. I'm celiac too, Logan. Yeah. Hi, celiac friend. Is Villain on Spotify? Of course it is. Go play it loud. Katie, I got that. I wish I could go vegan or vegetarian at least, but it's not possible due to health issues. Yeah, gotta be careful with what we eat. Indeed. And Tourlife, guys. Tourlife, that's a real pain. It's so complicated to stay healthy on tour. Like, you're always in a rush, and you really don't have time to, fix yourself a decent meal. So eating meat on tour, that's unlikely. So like I start the journey with a bag full of vitamins and I try to hold on. And usually at the end of the tour, I end up always like sick or something for a week. And then once I'm back home, I catch up with the diet and all. So yeah, I even miss that from touring right now. Damn, Corona. Girl, you're a Scorpion. Your dreams will happen, I believe. 10,000%. Yeah, thank you. And I'm a Scorpion. I don't know what's the name for that extra thing. Whatever. Let's just drop it here because I would have to go on word reference to find the word I need. Steven, hi. I've been showing all my friends and co-workers Villain. It's such a great song. Thank you so much. And thanks for talking about our music to your friends. It means a lot. Accidentally woke up to see this at 5 a.m. in Australia. Thank you so much. I mean, I could never wake up at 5 a.m. So thank you for doing this. You're a Scorpion too? Yeah, Scorpion fan. I thought you were a snake. I thought that too, but no, not yet. They doesn't exist yet. Probably in the... No, I don't want to say any bullshit, so I'll just stop it here. Would you like... Oh, I lost it. Where are you from? Where does that accent come from? And that's the $1 million question, that's even more valuable than my age. Where am I from, guys? I'm from Italy, and I've been living in Paris for a while now, and I went back to Italy for the pandemic. So yeah, originally the accent is Italian, and I've been trying to hide it all this time, but I couldn't. I love pizza and I'm proud of it. You thought I was from Denmark. Okay, thanks, I guess. You always wanted to visit Italy. Well, when this COVID madness will be over, I hope you'll visit. I'm from Tortellini land, exactly. You're trying to teach French in school? It's not going great? Jack, you speak French? Really? Pizza is delicious, yes. And, before you ask, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. No, it doesn't. Basic French. Okay, that's good. I'd be surprised if anyone doesn't like pizza. People like that exist. Trust me. Okay, more questions, guys. More questions. Best pizza topping. So, maybe it's going to sound disappointing, but when a pizza is like really good and from a true Italian, believe me, like a good old margherita, I always enjoy it if the like pizza is amazing. So yeah, I don't want to like hide it sort of under layers and layers of toppings. So margherita for me. Where do I hope to see the band in 5 years? That's an interesting question, Diana. I'm, wow. How am I going to ask that in like answer that in just a few words? Well, I hope we could tour at all. First of all, because COVID, bigger venues like let's say 500 capacity venues, like a headliner band, and meet more and more of you guys. Grow the community even more. I want to meet more of you, even if like you're already many and you're already amazing. I want to grow this community to be like the safest and best place in the world. Probably in 5 years, by then, I would like to tour the USA. Would be a dream. And what else? What else? Work with more artists, collab. I can do that already, but like more. I just want more of what's already there. I don't know if that answers your question. I see spaghetti, but what about spaghetti? Carbonara. Spaghetti alla carbonara, that's the thing. That's our thing. Do you like Lacuna Coil or some other Italian rock and metal bands? I love Lacuna Coil. I don't know them personally, but I love them. And I'm happy that they're there, like representing a bit of Italian pride. There's not many Italian artists in the underground scene, alternative scene. So I don't know. In 5 years, I hope I can be one of those. Like keep on showing the world that Italian can do it too, and better. Linda creating the Halflives fan base. I will create an environment that is so loving. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I was going to say something bad, but I'm just not gonna say it about what happened on Twitter the other day. That's not part of our environment. Spaghetti carbonara, yes. I've been saying that for about 4 years. What? What did I say for 4 years? I'd love to see you collab with Cemetery San. You won't be disappointed for what's coming then. Like, I'm working with one of them. That's it. Hey boss, hi. From where do I know First to 11? Well, the internet is a wild place, and they got in touch asking us to collab on a cover. They're lovely guys, and I'm glad they just got in touch and asked me for that, because I had a lot of fun doing this. So I hope we'll do that again in the future. How did I learn to sing? On my own, yeah. And I don't know, I've been singing since when I was a little child, and I kept going, and that's sort of always been my thing and my dream. So that's about it. I handled the Twitter incident so gracefully, thanks. I've asked myself for a few hours if I actually should have done something or not. And I thought, like, whatever, let's drop it here. And then I told myself, but, like, no, you're going to regret that. And things like that shouldn't go, like, shouldn't be left unpunished. So I just did something, and I'm glad I did. Why everyone is saying bullshit about pineapple pizza? There's nothing with it. It's just a fine, sweet pizza. I'm sorry, Dima, but I don't agree. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Who's my favorite band? I'm asked this question a lot, and I don't have an answer, I'm sorry. It changes all the time somehow. I don't stick to one favorite thing forever. I mean, my first ever favorite band was Paramore, and I'll forever be grateful to Hayley Williams for introducing me to the alternative and rock music, and it's thanks to her, let's say, that I'm here today and that I had such a strong female inspiration to get me to achieve my dreams. So I'd say Paramore, even if I'm not like a fanatic anymore about them. I will forever respect her and enjoy what she does. Currently, I'm really a sucker for Dua Lipa, which is not a band, but I really like her a lot and her music. I sing a lot, but I think it annoys my brothers. Oh God, under the shower probably they can't come and annoy you. Favorite song right now? Prisoner from Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa. I've been like singing it in my head since it came out. Like, it is. I just wanted to leave me alone. Since pineapple on pizza is not like, I will now leave the stream. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. That's what I think. Nothing bad in saying what I think. Hi, Leonardo. Thank you for joining. Can you sometime do a Lucy cover? If you know which song I mean. Do you mean the one from Nana? I could seriously think about it. Diana, I never listened to the cover with First to 11 until a few days ago. It randomly came on shuffle. My first reaction was, who's this band? Put it on repeat, and after a few times I was like, hey, I know this voice. All right. Band we wouldn't expect you to like? I don't know. That's complicated. Who wouldn't I like? AC/DC? I'm sorry, AC/DC fan. I got serious. She thinks that too. In Italian, you cannot see that. She doesn't like AC/DC either. Katie, don't get me started about the evil, bloody ladies on the song. Dima, I'm sorry. You're too nice. It's not offensive, just saying that I don't like pineapple on pizza. It's just my taste. Everybody has different tastes and colors and whatever, and the world is beautiful that way because we're not all the same. So, interesting question. Can you do music for a living or do you still have a normal job? I don't have a normal job and I am doing music for a living. And probably 4 years ago, that would have been my answer to the question, like, where do you see yourself in 4 years? So to keep on answering the question, where do I see myself in 5 years? I see myself even more comfortable with the fact I'm doing this for a job. Like, sometimes it's still complicated to explain to my surroundings that music can actually be a living. And yeah, I'm doing this for a job. It's still like incredible and unbelievable to say, but thanks to the lovely and amazing community we've built in all these years, now I am able to focus 100% of myself on Halflives. And that's also thanks to the Patreon community. So thank you guys. You are the best. And thanks to all of you, I can do this today. Thanks, 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 thanks. Prisoner, love the bass on that track. Yes, amazing bass line. Amazing. Gorgoroth. ACDC rule, still again. She keeps on understanding Syrian. She's working on it. She's working on it. Everybody like different things, and that's okay.
Questo è quello che ho trovato.
Siri, leave me alone. Shut up! Hi, Michael. Thank you for joining us. Is there a new album coming soon? I'm working on new music relentlessly, and there's new music coming soon. Not an album, but new music. I'm putting together a quite interesting concept for new things, so. What inspires you to write? Nice question. Well, what happens in my life, mostly. Feelings, heartbreaks and heartache and travels and touring inspired me for quite some time. And lately I've been heavily inspired by TV and film, which I thought it would have never been possible, but it happened, and now I'm like a waterfall. It's like an avalanche of songs these days, like literally, and I'm glad it's that way. It feels so good when you're like super inspired and you can just keep like producing. So yeah, I can't wait to wrap it all up, and I can't wait for all of you to listen to it. Could you imagine doing a solo album one day? How can I reply to this? I am the only one who writes in Halflives, so it's basically a solo album already under the name of Halflives. The boys are my friends and like musicians that face this journey with me, this like crazy journey. They're crazy enough to like still follow my lead and still follow my craziness and tour with me. But I don't know, it's sort of like already solo, whatever, if that answers your question. Villeneuve hurt Lily a lot. Oh. With what artist or artists would you like to collab in the future? I would really like to collab with 8 Graves. And who else? Dua Lipa. She's collabing with so many people, I don't see why she couldn't collab with me. Grandson. I love Grandson. I wish I could collab with him. I opened my Spotify to just take a look. Well, why not? Why not Halsey? While I'm at it. Yeah, that's quite some names. Kathy, when I looked at the lyrics for Valen, I was like, who hurt you? Do you need a hug? You will ask yourself even more with the new music. Do you like Coldplay? Yeah. Who doesn't? Yeah, 8 Graves. Annabelle lives for those collabs. Amazing. Go tell them. Tell them we should collab. Linda, we know you're a video game lover. Did you ever play Nier Automata? No, I didn't. I have a list of games to play. PS4 games to play on my phone. I'm going to look for it. And I know that Nier Automata is on there. Where's the list? I have my shopping list. People who I should kill. And Nier Automata is there. If this is going to work. With a lot of question marks. I don't know why. I don't remember anymore. But it's been there for a while now. So yeah, eventually I'm going to play it. Gotta look him up. Yeah, look him up. I co-wrote the villain track with Nick from 8 Graves. So if you dig villain, you are going to dig what they do. Great guys. Any plans for Christmas? What do you mean? Like, I guess it's going to be a lockdown here. And family, somehow, from far. I got lost with the chat, sorry guys. If I freeze sometimes, my brain freezes, it's because I'm reading. What is your favorite all-time game? Earlier I said The Witcher 3, and I stand by it. Did you watch The Mandalorian? On my list too. Didn't watch it yet. I'm going to watch it though. I have a death note you can use to kill people if you want. Please send it over. I will kill the bad guys. Oh, if you weren't a musician, what would you be doing? Something related to video games or film. Or photograph. Yeah, I like a lot taking photographs. I've never... It's always been like a hobby more than actually trying to do it professionally. But yeah, probably photograph or something related to video games. How does brain freezing feel like? Awful. Flatline. What goes through your mind when somebody says your music has helped them, maybe even saved them? At first, like when I started first receiving this type of messages, which has happened for a while now, I was like, seriously? Like I couldn't believe it. I could have never believed that whatever I went through and I've written and poured into music, like, could have been such a powerful tool for people I've never met before, and somehow it touched their lives and saved them. I mean, who could believe that? I could have never. And now that I receive more and more this type of message, I'm like super grateful and flattered. And still, somehow, it doesn't cease to leave me speechless and amazed. Like, it gives me a power somehow that I didn't know I could have. And I'm happy to put it to good use to, like, I don't know, lift somebody else's spirit and let them know they're not alone. Green Day or Miley Cyrus? Both. Today is Green Day. Tomorrow probably I'll answer something else. That was nice to hear. Thank you, Annabelle. Music is one of the strongest forces on earth. Yes, and probably, I mean, it happened to me too. Like keep using the Paramore example of before. It's thanks to Paramore if I found the strength and the inspiration to do this myself with my career, with my life. So their music, it's been a super powerful tool for me. And I don't know, even when I saw that and I was experiencing that and I thought, I want to do this too. I could have never imagined the I don't know, hugeness of the power and the responsibility as well that this was carrying. Yeah, with great powers, finish it. Finish the line for me. I know you know it. Do you like EDM music? I don't listen to it often, but I really like when EDM is mixed with rock music. But overall, it's nice to hear and to listen to some nice EDM tracks from time to time. How many piercings do I have? If the ones on the ears count, I have 4. Otherwise, just this one. I hope you DM me asking. You don't mind me asking, but I was thinking like direct message. But you strike me as a private person. Would that be correct? Yes, I am. You should play Bloodborne. Will probably also give you much to write about. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the suggestion. Forget all the other games. Go straight ahead for Nier. Okay, if you have cried for The Last of Us, well, with Nier prepared to. Okay, and okay, I will. I will prepare the napkins and probably another EP to write. How many tattoos? Let me count in my head. 5. Yeah, I guess I'm not forgetting any. Still planning on doing others, but I don't know whenever I'll do that. I'm spending so much money on like music gear lately that I have no budget anymore. It all goes into music for now. What do you think of remixes of rock songs? When they're well done, they're incredible. That's it. What do you think of Gigi D'Agostino? What kind of question is that? I think I don't think. That's it. Oh, Evanescence or Linkin Park? Why? Why do you want to see me suffer? Evanescence. Do you enjoy horror as a genre? Horror like movies? Not really. I recently watched The Haunting of Bly Manor and I was like, but this is horror. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But I saw there were so many super great positive reviews and I told myself, give it a try. And I loved it. I didn't even find it horror. So I just don't like probably horror gore, but horror a tiny bit chilly and scary with a great storyline is always okay for me. Linkin Park is my favorite band. Don't get me wrong, I love them, but when I was a teenager, along with Paramore, I was listening to a lot of Evanescence song, and like My Immortal is one of my favorite songs to sing to. I mean, she's a girl, I'm a girl, and I always sang a lot of girl songs. I don't know if that make any sense. So yeah, I have an emotional attachment to Evanescence, but I love Linkin Park. Don't get me wrong. Have you ever listened to Halflives Nightcore remixes? Yes, I did. My Immortal cover? Maybe. Best album from My Chemical Romance, Welcome to the Black Parade. There's no doubt about that. Saki says that music is the best medicine for the soul, and he's right. How am I doing today? I'm good. Thanks for asking. I've wrapped up another demo, so I'm quite satisfied today. Do you have any Harry Potter tattoos? Incredibly, I don't. Like that's a first. But I have Harry Potter stuff literally everywhere. Like this is a Lumos thing. I don't have the word in English right now. I have it in French or Italian if you like. Quadro or cadre. Painting, call it whatever. And there is Nox, probably you don't see it that far. I have like the Slytherin snake here. I have Harry Potter things literally everywhere, but I don't have a tattoo yet. You are enjoying 2020 as much as the rest of us. Well, there have been up and downs this year, and it had a great start with an amazing tour with Icon for Hire in Europe, then lockdown. And then I guess that without the fact that I've always sort of been home and had a lot of time to focus on songwriting and writing new stuff and like training myself on I don't know, home recording and all of this, probably I would have never put so much focus and energy into this ever. So I'm sort of grateful to 2020 for giving me the time to improve myself. And yeah, always good to learn new things. I wore my Halflives beanie a couple days ago at work with my Slytherin house Converse. Good to read, Samantha. Thank you. Greetings from Virginia, USA. Hi, Michael. What's your favorite soundtrack song? That's a cool question. I listen to a lot of soundtracks. And that's really the first one that comes to my mind. I'm a huge Hans Zimmer fan, and I really love his super popular Time song. I went to see him live in 2016, I guess. It was 16 or 17, I don't remember correctly. And I remember crying literally a lot at that show. I guess that there's no music such as soundtrack and orchestral music in the world that give me that much emotion. Like that's literally what hits me right away. And yeah, Time from Hans Zimmer. Any Ravenclaws around? I know there are some Ravenclaws here. You're not alone. Hey guys, hi from 1st to 11. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. How you doing? Lexa's return was special. Lexa changed my life. My only tattoo is her arm tattoo. Lexa changed so many lives. I have something of her too. I'm trying to my arm, but it will never work. Please, camera, do your job. Do your job. It's not working. It just wants my face. Basically, here I have her little thingy here that she has on the forehead. Many Alexa fans probably here. And no, Margot Ravenclaw isn't above. Oh, still Slytherin here. Slytherin forever. Winchester here. Hi. Linda will understand. Yeah, I do. Michael, do you think you will ever tour in the USA or just Europe? So earlier, probably you didn't tune in time. So earlier I've been asked, where do I see myself in 5 years? And between the list of things I said that I hope that in 5 years we toured the US as well. So I see myself touring the US eventually, whenever we have the right chance. It's super expensive to just go overseas, so it has to make sense financially and all. So we will make it. I know we will. That's one of my goals. So eventually you'll see us live and I'll tour the US. Diana, do you have songs that are never going to be released? If so, why did they never make it, and what do they sound like? So yes, I do have songs that have never been released. They sound like, it depends on the era. I have quite some like around the Empty Rooms era or Crown era. That I don't know. We made sessions of like 3-4 demos, and in the end, just one was convincing enough. So they sound sort of like the era that's surrounding them, and they never made it because I don't know. Probably sometimes the lyrics aren't convincing enough, and some other times it's just not convincing. Like the song doesn't come together as I would like to, and when you try to force it too much, it doesn't work. So you just drop it. But some other times it happened that I picked up a demo from forever ago, and with years of distance, I'd be able to like reimagine it and do something more, I don't know, convenient for me, if that makes sense. And that happened like lately. I picked like an old demo that never saw the light of day, and I tried to reimagine it and rewrite it according to, I don't know, what I like currently. And I'm trying to bring it back to life, because the vocal melody, I still like it. It's still a good one. So sometimes I give them another chance, but most of the time, if they don't hit me right away, they're just going into oblivion. What Netflix show do I like? Phone will help me. I have a list. No. Okay. I am on an app called TV Time. If you guys want to follow me, basically you can put your favorite shows, what you're watching currently, and all of that. So I'm going to check what are my favorite shows on Netflix. So I love Atypical. I'm like looking forward to season 4. Orphan Black, Orange is the New Black, The 100. Everything sucks. There's just one season of this show. They're all on Netflix, and The Haunting of Bly Manor. Also, my favorite show, for those who didn't know, it's Killing Eve, but it's not on Netflix. That's all. Lasagna is not pasta cake. I don't know what's this about, but I'll leave it to you. Is there any artist you'd like to collaborate with? I answered this a while ago. I remember I said 8 Graves, Dua Lipa, and Halsey. That's unreasonable, but maybe in 5 years. Do you watch anime? I used to watch a lot of anime years ago when I was younger, and for unknown reason I stopped. But one of my all-time favorite will forever be Nana. Laura says TV time is just a constant reminder that I have way too many shows to watch. Well, it's like my list of shows to watch. I see it differently, like a reminder, but in a positive way. Oh, do you listen to The Weeknd? If so, what song do you like the most? I do listen to him, and his latest album After Hours, I loved it. But Blinding Lights, I think, hit me quite a lot, and also In Your Eyes. Like, I know they're the latest, but I really love them. What's your favorite Harry Potter book or film? I love the 6th book and the 7th, like many other people. And I say book. I obviously preferred the book to the movies, but also the movies made me cry, so good enough. If you could have a superpower, what would that be? I would love, it's unusual, but I would love to have the superpower to just watch something and have the ability to know already how to do it. Like, people around me tell me that I sort of already do that. Like, I am a super fast learner, and then that's better that way because I literally have a small patience, but they tell me I'm a fast learner, and I do learn pretty fast, but I wish it could be even faster. Like, just watch, I don't know, someone play piano and be a master grand piano immediately. I remember, like, before the lockdown, I was playing tennis with my dad, and there was a girl, super tennis big player, playing just in the field next to me, and I was watching her like that, hoping to absorb her ability and be a super tennis player as well in like a snap of finger. That didn't happen, but I am learning fast. But I wish it could be just that way. Orphan Black is so epic. Yes, it is. Halflives finally start touring arenas. Who would you want to support you? Well, that would be in a lot of years. But who would I want me to support? I'm opening Spotify, but it's not helping. That's a great question. 21 Pilots, but probably it's going to be us supporting them. But 21 Pilots would be a good fit. And Grandson again. Yeah, I'll stick to that. What languages do I speak? I speak English, I speak Italian, and I speak French. I used to want telepathy, then social media came along, and yeah, people have no filter, it seems like. Yeah, no need for telepathy anymore. Hi, great to see you. What's your favorite part of your tours? Also, I hope I will be able to buy a Snake t-shirt that's going to be my size, because this t-shirt looks great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy you like it. There's going to be Black Friday sales soon, so it's going to be discounted. But yeah, the sizes are still what they are. Anyway, tours. What's my favorite part? I think the connection with the people, like when I'm on stage and the fact that like the crowd is singing along, or just the eye contact and the fact that they are living that moment with me. And then, like, just after the show, they come and tell me. And I always go at the merch table to meet people, and I also love that part. I don't know, it just fills me with joy, and it's the moment where I know that all of my effort makes sense. So yeah. Will the Lone Wolf shirt ever come back? I really want one. That's one of our evergreen merch items, so eventually it will come back. Usually we always do reprints for tours because, like, whoever never heard of us before, or I don't know, they all like the Lone Wolf t-shirt, so we're going to reprint it eventually, Wendy. Do you want to collab with Against the Current? Of course, of course. Chrissy is great. I wish we could tour together as well. But yeah, let them know. Let them know, and I'm sure me and her would get along a lot. We both like gamings, and I spoke to her just before the show in Milan. We opened for Against the Current. She's lovely, and yeah, we could be friends. French are the worst English speakers. I I disagree. Like, Italians are like just behind, if not even worse. How about churches? I love churches. I really love them. One of their latest album, I don't remember the title anymore, so I'm sorry guys, I'm terrible with names, so I'm going to check it. The one with Miracle, yeah, Love Is Dead. One of the best album of 2018 for me. Japanese people are literally some of the worst English speakers. Tobias is right. Like, it's a myth that in Japan they speak good English. Like, even in Tokyo, big cities, they don't. I've never been, but I heard this story many, many times. Thank you, Laura, for following me on TV Time. Do you like Paris? Yes, I loved their album White Noise back in 2014 when it came out. It was revolutionary. No, not actual churches. Churches with the V, the band from Scotland. They can't pronounce the L in Japan. No. They can't at all. Which country have you not been able to go on tour yet that you would like to? Well, the US. I've been saying this over and over, but the USA, I would love to go there eventually, and Japan. Even if they speak bad English, it's still one of my favorite places. I've never been there. And if touring and visiting Japan could just merge gracefully, I would be happy. Hi from Turkey. Hi. Anyway, you guys, in 2 minutes, the French president is going to make a statement, so I guess I am going to watch it to see whatever is gonna happen in France. It's been lovely being here with so many of you today. Do you want more of this in the future? From time to time, I could just pop up and do this and have a chat with all of you here on YouTube. I loved it, and I'm glad we could sort of connect, even if it's not live on tour and all of that. But it's going to come soon, and I hope to see as many of you as possible, for real, and sing along together. We have a tour coming next summer, and I am hopeful that this is the last time we reschedule it in the UK, and we have one show in Paris. So if you are from Europe or the UK, I hope to see you there, and that we are going to be able to hug each other. Linda One Technology 0 today. Yes, you're right, and with a real camera this time, not the crappy camera of my iMac. Anyway, that's been lovely. Bye, all of you, and thank you so much for your love and endless support. It really means a lot, and this is why I can do this today. It's just thanks to you. So you are literally the best. Thank you so much. I hope you are going to have a lovely day and a lovely evening wherever you are in the world. I will see you soon. Bye, guys.